Hey, I am Bernie, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Keppi Weight Bench 6000. I'm really excited because this is the first major upgrade to my home gym. For the past year, I've been working out with only my kettlebells, weighted jump rope, and dumbbells, and then doing cardio on the bike or my skates over here on the side. And having this weight bench has allowed me to add, I would say, a variety of different movements that I wasn't able to do with only the equipment that I currently have. Now, Kepi sent this over to me for free, so I just want to disclose that with you, but that doesn't affect my views of what I'm going to be talking about with this bench. Now, there are a lot of you who work out like myself with only a barbell, a dumbbell, or a kettlebell, and then you do calisthenics in between. You're thinking, I don't really need a weight bench. Or on the other spectrum, you are thinking of getting a weight bench, and deciding on which one to get can be a little daunting. You have cheaper options around $100. You have expensive options around $600–700. And then you have the mid-tier, which is where this Keppi 6000 falls into, around $300. The quality around this price point, I believe, is very solid. I'm in a position where I want to get stronger and hit my goals a lot faster. So the cheaper options isn't going to cut it. I need something that's going to be sturdy and last me a very long time. Another reason. And I need something that is comfortable enough to the style of movements that I've been doing or I have done at the gym. And the Kepi weight bench fits all of those criteria. From the floor to the height, you have 17 inches. This is the standard height you're gonna find at a commercial gym. Your knees are perfectly 90 degrees when you're doing either your bench presses, shoulder presses, all those really fun movements. And the width of the pad, roughly 11.8 inches or 12 inches. I have a pretty wide back, and anytime I do pressing movements, I want to make sure that my lat muscles are in contact with the bench. That way I can push off and get a really nice feel on the chest. So that's really important for me. And going heavy means that I need a machine, or a bench in this case, that can withstand weights upwards to 300 pounds if I need to, either doing bench presses or even box squats with this. I'm planning on doing that when I upgrade and get a barbell, or just fun stuff like step ups if I want to. Okay, I don't think it was designed for that, but it's sturdy enough to where you have weights on your back and you can perform step ups confidently, knowing that the weight bench is not going to cave in with all that weight on your back. Now, since this is an adjustable bench, you have two mechanisms to change the angle. For the backrest, you have a pop pin somewhere over here at the back. And I love this design because you have a lot of options to hit different angles, ranging from flat, which is 180 degrees, all the way up to 90 degrees. Can you see me? Awesome. Yeah, that's good. And the bottom pad also has an adjustment. Same deal. It goes down and up. One thing I did notice is when you're having the backrest at 90, you can't pop this up for obvious reasons. So you need to make sure that's down, and then you can go ahead and adjust it to the maximum angle. Now, it does stop at, what's this? 30 degrees. And that's fine. Just keep it at 30 and you're good. The bench itself is 93 or 97 pounds, but when you're rolling it around with the wheels in the back, it doesn't feel like 93 pounds at all. I do enjoy the fact that it's heavy. I was thinking of a movement that I wanted to do with my weight bench here, and that is the hip thrust. Now, if you ever done a hip thrust on a pretty cheap bench, you notice that the sheer amount of weight that you're pressing against the bench is gonna slide you back. And if you're not familiar with what a hip thrust is, I'm gonna show you with no weight, of course. I don't have a barbell on me right now, but basically your back is against the bench. You have about, I don't know, 130 upwards to 300 pounds for some people in your lap, and you're thrusting the weight up and down, and this allows you to work out your glutes, but you are producing force in this direction, and with a cheap bench, it slides, which is not fun. There are 2 attachments that I was surprised that came with the bench, considering the price point. One of them, and I love this, okay? We have 2 pads for your triceps to rest on while you're doing bicep curls. This has been amazing. There is a slot on the back pad for those tricep rests to just pop in. My first time using this, it felt almost as similar as a preacher curl. You know how when you rest your triceps on the preacher curl machines and you can isolate your biceps? This allows you to do that, and I think that's pretty cool. I've been using this like every 2 days now, and it's starting to show, maybe a little. The other attachment that I've dabbled with a bit is the leg hold down attachment for things like a decline press or even incline sit-ups. That slots in at the back. Let me move this around so I can show you. Okay, is this better? There we go. So that slides in at the back. You have adjustment vertically up and down, considering your height as a factor. You also have adjustment for the lower part where your feet goes. It's also a pop pin. There we go. And then for the angle of this, it's actually not a pop pin, which I don't see why, but nonetheless, you can adjust this arm, 1 second, 2 hours later, up and down, right? So this is cool. I've worked out with people of different heights, weight, and build, and I plan on having my wife use this with me, so I will definitely be using the adjustment on the leg hold down component. Now, one exercise that I actually was thinking of trying, I didn't try yet, and I'm trying to find a pop pin here so I can show you, are Nordic curls. I've been wondering if it's possible to perform that with this attachment. So I'm gonna show you, and we're gonna do this together. Once I adjust there we go, that's good enough. So the pad, again, 12 inches is enough for my knees to be on here. So let's see, okay? I've never done a Nordic curl before, but there's a first time for everything. Don't laugh, please. Or do laugh, and we'll see here. So, pretty comfortable. I think I can get low. Oh, that was pretty good. When I got the weight bench, doing the instruction, which was about 45 minutes, I think I did a live video on that. I'm gonna put it somewhere up here. There was a piece missing, and I wanna show you. So, warranty, I believe it's like a year or 2. I, unfortunately, was not blessed with a good part. There was a defect on the piece that I received, which is this bottom piece that adjusts up and down. Mine did not have the holes for the pin. I contacted them in about 2.5 weeks. I got the replacement, as you can see, but the customer service, I think, was pretty great. considering it's a pretty small company, there are a lot of companies out now that are making equipment, and for me, having good customer service really does speak to the quality and the dedication that these guys put into getting you a good product. So kudos to them and the customer service team. If you have bought this and you had a similar issue, let me know in the description if they have solved it. Again, I'm not a sales rep, right? So you can't say, hey, Bernie, help me out. No, I can't help you out. I'm a consumer just like you. The pad has been super comfortable in terms of just the thickness. When I'm on it, it's hard, but it's not too hard, right? I don't want something that's too soft to where I just sink down into the bench. Also, the material used is like this mesh kind of, I don't know what it's called. There's a term for it, right? But I sweat a lot in this condition in the garage. And even though when I sweat, I don't slide, which is good. Like it's like, there's like tiny holes here and pores that'll allow the bench to grip to your skin if you like to work out shirtless, like myself. And so you can do that comfortably and not worry about slipping, which for me is a plus since I do that a lot on the live. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, there is a affiliate link in the description. I only get like a small commission for that. It's no extra cost to you and it helps out the channel. I can then buy equipment myself and do more reviews rather than waiting for someone to reach out to me and do reviews for them. Also, check out my workout videos on the channel. I have about 67 of them now, and it's growing. And look out for anytime I go live to do workouts, mostly in the evenings around 7 Eastern Standard Time. You can expect that. I will be using this bench, of course, doing those workouts. And as I add more equipment, I will be using those equipment, right? I'm not anti-equipment. I know most things will work, but equipment does make the workout more fun and easier to hit your goals, especially when you are able to do a lot more movements than what you can with the basic stuff. So hopefully this helps you out when you're coming to make a decision in whether you need a weight bench or not. And if it's not helping you, check out my other reviews. I have done other equipment reviews before and see if that fits your need. And until then, I will see you later.